Oh my god, look what we have here. Death Stranding in Japan. Way to go, Ubisoft. Is that gonna be your next game? Look at the dude. He's on a mission. Yeah. Go, buddy, go. Hello there, my YouTube friends and fans. Welcome back to Assassin's Creed Shadows. I hope you're one of the Assassin's Creed fans and not the haters, because if you're the last one, you probably won't like this video, and that's okay. So, it was nice to meet you. See you. For the rest of you, winter has finally arrived. I'm here in Kyoto again. I just can't get enough of Kyoto because I was there many years ago in real life, and I absolutely loved it, and I will never forget all the memories, and I can't wait to visit more places that I've been to in real life. This is one of them. I had to see. I knew they had it in the game because it is a huge tourist attraction, and it's called the Kiyomizu Temple. We call it the Kiyomizu Temple. It's actually Kiyomizu Dera Temple. I think the Japanese just shorten it to Kiyomizu. It's a beautiful temple, and it's usually filled with tourists. This terrace is usually pretty packed. So I'm here now, and I feel like, oh my god, I feel like I'm there again. I just have so many memories come back to me. And of course, I had to see if it is really realistic, how it is in real life, because I still memorize, details about it. Like, I needed to see what's down here. And yes, this is exactly what I have experienced. This is exactly how it is. Nowadays, still exists. Absolutely amazing. And how do you actually get to this temple when you are in Japan as a tourist? You walk up this long path, which now is not a wooden bridge anymore. It's actually just a small concrete path with tons and tons of cute little souvenir shops left and right. And believe it or not, but this temple was actually established in 778. Can you believe it? And it still stands today as it stood back then. That just proves how amazing builders the Japanese really were. I'm just mind blown every time I see it. And I'm here now at the Koriyama Castle in the Yamamoto region, not a place that I visited in real life. But I wanted to share it because this find was so unexpected and cool. Check this out. We got sumo wrestlers down here, having a serious fight or training or whatever, but I sure have fun watching them. I actually came back to watch them again. First time I came here was literally just out of curiosity and get some good loot. But I wanted to go and take some time and watch them before I get discovered, because once you get discovered, you kind of, have to keep moving. Well, look at those guys going at it, huh? And in case you wonder where that is, here you can see the castle from above. There's actually a pretty large village next to it too, which is fun to explore. And here you can see from farther away exactly where it is, in case you want to see for yourself. But be aware, the soldiers in this castle are pretty aggressive and pretty high ranked. So if you go in there with a level 5, 6, 7, you probably will have your butt handed to you. But yeah, maybe you're brave enough to go and see, because I think I was like level 10 here, and the soldiers here are level 23. So yeah, better run as I do it right here, because they just noticed me, so I'm leaving. I actually just stumbled across this by accident. I was like, observe. What am I observing there? And so I had to go closer, of course, but she said, be careful, be quiet. So I did. Found a really good spot right behind those two little cute monkeys. Look at them. they're grooming each other. Getting rid of all those fleas, huh? Yeah, that's important. Wonder what they taste like. So it looks like I'm actually sketching them.
Yatta.
And with that, I got a wall decoration and I got a monkey as a pet now. I'm sure it's not one of those two because they're wild. But isn't that cool? I did not know you can have a monkey as a pet. Well, now you know. And I'm sure there's other places where you can do this. So of course I had to go home to my base and place a couple of monkeys. And here's one of them having a good time. I slightly upgraded my base already with some sort of a garden, but it's pretty shabby right now. I definitely have to do a better job. Here is the other monkey. Just enjoying the garden. Aww. I am so happy. I got myself 2 monkeys. Look at him. Love it. So I found this little village here. It's not even a village really, it's just a couple of houses. Also just by accident, and I found a trader here which I didn't expect at all. I was actually looking for something else here which I didn't find because I was wrong, expecting something that is not here. And then I ran into her.
どんな人の好みにも合う品があるよ。
And look at that. She is actually selling a legendary mount. So of course I had to have it because I have lots of money. And then I saw that she's also selling a saddle, not a legendary one, but I just thought, hey, why not get a new saddle? Hey, I got the money. Let's go and check it out. I'm equipping the new horse and add the new saddle to it. And wow, look at that. Look at the saddle. I so love it. And it's a little brighter now so you can see better. Sun is just going up. But I absolutely love it. A true Japanese saddle. I am so in love. Horsey likes it too. Ha! So yeah, I got winter and it's so gorgeous. Of course, we gamers love winters in games, don't we? Everything is just so pretty. And I just left Kyoto on my way to a place where I think there is a temple that I actually saw in real life. It's actually a very, very famous temple and a huge tourist attraction. And here it is. Yeah, exactly what it looks like still today. This temple is called Kinkakuchi, officially named Rokuon-ji. It is a Zen Buddhist temple, and the top 2 floors are actually coated in gold leaf. You can't really see that well here. I don't know when the gold leaf coating happened. It might have happened later, but today the temple looks exceedingly golden, and that's why it's such a huge tourist attraction. Also because the location is just beautiful. And of course I had to do something that you cannot do when you go there as a tourist, which is actually go and step onto the terrace here on the temple and check it out. And of course I saw a cat that I had to pet. I can never walk by a cat without petting a cat because I'm a cat person. I have 2 cats of my own. Absolutely love them. Yep. So yeah, I'm stepping here onto the terrace of this temple, and I already know, the Japanese would not like that at all because, their temple are very sacred. And you cannot really go inside, and I'm not going up on climbing this temple because I feel it's wrong. I know this is just a game, but that's why the Japanese have kept a close eye on this game. Because they're not really happy when people kind of like make fun of their stuff or disgrace it in any way, even in a video game. And I totally respect that because I respect the Japanese culture. And I even found a guy playing the guitar here all by himself in peace and quiet, just having a good time. I thought that was such a beautiful picture. And of course, I had to snap a photo here like the true tourist I am. And this is actually the location where most tourists make photos of, like in selfies and stuff. It's pretty much right here. I did, you know, I'm no exception. But yeah, it's definitely an amazing location to visit if you're in Japan. And here we are above Kyoto, another beautiful tourist shot here. I actually found something. I just wanted to admire the view first and do some ice skating here because I just had to. Couldn't help myself. Wait a minute, we get that right. Here we go. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, I think ninjas are not so good at ice skating. And hey, we can have fun anyway, right? I look more like a drunk ninja. Alright, enough of that. And I just had to take a picture of my horse posing with those two ceramic horses because it just looked so cute. But what I actually found here is this. Check this out. Let's go see what this is. You can actually go in. Not like another one I found the other day. So we are here in the first dungeon. Well, the first dungeon that I found, I didn't even know they had dungeons in this game, but once I found out, I was super excited, of course. And there's lights everywhere that you can turn on, which actually helps a lot because you can get really lost in this dungeon, but if you turn lights on as you go, you always know where you have already been and where you haven't been yet. So let's go and see what's in this dungeon. And here you go, you can see the location of it. And this temple actually has extra some wrong ways where you slide down and you can't get back up. So once you find out that you're wrong, you have to kind of like start over and try a different way. And that's exactly why it's important you turn all the lights on so you don't keep searching and searching the wrong path. But I don't want to kind of show you the whole tour here because it's quite long. There's a lot to see in this dungeon and it takes some time to actually find the right path, and I thought that might bore people, so I'm just going to show you what I actually found here. So first trunk has a rich courtyard gravel path. Nothing wow, but hey, some of you may really like this. And around a lot of corners and climbings and stuff, you find the next trunk. I'm just turning on the light here. Don't ever forget that. Just saying. Looks like a big, nice trunk. And it has a sword in there called the Serene Katana of the Monk. It's a level 11. It's really good. Unfortunately, I already have one that's better, but that's just me. I was lucky to find a better one before that. So now we're on the way to the next trunk, which is right below me. Also took me a few climbings and stuff to get here. And now we found a silent shinobi robe. And it's actually really awesome right now. I have a better one, but it's higher ranked than I am, so I can't wear it yet. So I definitely switched to this one because it's the best I have right now. And then last but not least, we get to the main treasure here, the big trunk, the wow, what is in there trunk, what we came here for. Well, not, because I found this by accident, but look at this. Two epic things, a tanto and an engraving. Look at this Yuki Mitsu Revenge, 143 damage. Of course, I'm gonna equip it and look how beautiful it is. Yeah, I am so happy I found this. And so I checked to make sure I have everything because you can kind of scan and see that you really got everything, because it's never fun when you leave and then you realize, oh, someone tells you there was something else. I'm pretty sure I got everything. So now it's time to find my way out, and you know, me being kind of claustrophobic, I always get a little anxious when I'm in a cave and I feel like I don't know how to get out. So I was like, please let me out. I just want to get out. And yeah, I finally see light there in the back, but I can't swing for some reason because I don't know. I just didn't pay attention when they told you how to. But I make it out. This is how we came in, and this is how we go out. And daylight is always a nice thing to see after, you know, a long time in a dark cave. This cave is actually rather dark, and you don't have a torch on your character. But thankfully, there are lamps everywhere, and it kind of makes it cool. So in case you wonder where exactly I am, right, like west of Tokyo in the hills, it's called the Ancient Tomb of Nanyo. Yeah, I hope this helps. And then of course I had to go to this tower nearby here to climb up on and synchronize the world, because you can never do that enough. It really helps a lot to discover new places. But Horsey can't really go up here, it's really steep. Horsey does not like climbing, as you may know. So you do have to walk up or hike up on foot, but that's okay. Why not, right? It might be different if you come from the other side. It might not be as steep, but I think most people probably come from this side. But what I did not expect here is that there's actually two guys. First I thought they were friendly, and then I'm like, oh no, they're not. So before you can actually climb this tower, well, maybe you can avoid them, but it's gonna be hard because they're gonna shoot knives and stars at you and most likely kill you before you reach the top of the tower. I've tried it, trust me. Not here, but in another tower. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna fight those two guys. And as you can see, one of the two guys is swinging a very heavy bat, which can do a lot of damage if you do not avoid it. Also learned that the hard way. So one guy is down, so now we have to deal with the oops, and yeah, he's throwing stuff too, which I did not expect. So he's a handful. And just duck and duck, yeah. The best thing is always rolling away, because I don't think there is a better way to do this if you don't want to get hit by this thing. Look at him. Patience is a virtue, right? Alright, here we go. Come on. Well, only have a third way to go. Oh, he got me again. Whatever he's throwing, he gets you good. Ooh. Yeah, and now he got me, and he almost killed me. I was lucky because I just put on this new outfit I found, because otherwise I may have died there. We almost have him. And he's down. Yay. But yeah, he did get me a few times pretty good, so be careful when you come here. If you rank high enough, this shouldn't be a problem at all. And then I went inside to go see if there's anything inside, and a third guy showed up. I'm like, are you kidding me now? Where was that guy? I just played a little bit cat and mouse with him because I just think it's funny. He gave up and he went to go sit down again. So it was a perfect moment for me to just kind of assassinate him right there. I could have probably left him and just snuck up the tower anyway, but I was like, hey, I'm already here. I do not want to get stabbed in the back. So I stabbed him in the back. Yeah, I know it's bad, but hey. So this is all I wanted to show in this video. I didn't want to make it too long. That's why I only showed the most important things. I hope you did enjoy it and got something out of it. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And I hope to see you next time. Until then, happy gaming. Take care. Bye-bye.